Good morning from a very sunny West London. I've just got out of that station, Wembley Park. I'm here for the inaugural Asics London 10K, not to be confused with the Asics London 10K in the centre of London, which is now the Soccerby 10K. Myself and Tom will be tackling this 10K race. I will be testing the Asics Metaspeed Ray. First time I'll be racing in it. Very looking forward to testing it out. Super soft, super shoe. I feel like it will work well across this distance, so looking forward to testing that. I've also, in terms of other stuff, I am testing a watch I'm not allowed to talk about, but that might be a little bit of a clue what it may be coming from. Tom will be testing the Asics Metaspeed Tokyo Sky as well, so we'll be all in on the Asics Super Shoes. Look forward, as I said, to see how I get on. Not really put a big marker in terms of time. It's the first time I've done this race, but legs seem or feel pretty good at the moment. So we'll catch up with you later on, let you know how the shoes got on in the race and all the other stuff we have tested that we can talk about. All right, we are all done. I found Tom. We've just finished the Asics London 10K. As I said, this is not the Asics 10K that used to be centre of London. It is the one that's now around Wembley. Tom, how did you get on? How did you find it? How was the course?
Okay. So I have done a few races at Wembley over the years. It's a tricky place to create a course because it's quite windy, so you're not going to have loads of long straights on this. It's quite windy. The one nice thing about it, I think, which works really well, is it's all in a contained space. So the crowds, it's very good for crowds. It's quite fast. It's a little bit sort of bumpy, but you get the benefit back when you go down the hill. And I was finding that I was going, between 4:15 kilometres and 3:30 kilometres, and it was just because of this sort of undulation. But no, I enjoyed it. It was a perfect day for it. I wanted a sub 40 because I've not had a sub 40 for about over a year, which is quite depressing for me every time I do a race. But I wanted a sub 40 today, but I went 38:57, so pretty happy with that.
Wow, so running well, very nicely.
And yeah, I think it's a nice day out. It's pretty. I mean, I was just saying to you, wasn't I, that the waves are always the first wave, there was a bit of a vague wave. I was overtaking people for about 3k. But yeah, other than that, yeah, very enjoyable. Going to have a look around the area in a bit, so yeah, nice.
Yeah, I haven't done a race around this part of London, but the only time I've ever been here is for kind of football, so I know there's not a huge amount around in this area. So the fact, like you say, it's quite self-contained, well contained around near the stadium. You do take in some of the stadium at the beginning, at the finish as well. A lot of switchbacks, so we'll get into the testing in a minute, but definitely a bit testing in terms of getting around and those switchbacks. But yeah, I ran 43 something. I mean, the GPS, obviously we started in underneath the stadium basically, so the GPS wasn't great or fantastic, so it's a little off from the markers. At the start,
I thought I was running like sub 3 minute kilometres.
But yeah, I think I say the fact it's so close that it makes it very easy to get around the course, get back in. The bag drop is underneath the stadium, so I actually found it very easy to get in, get back in, get my bag, and come here and meet Tom. So yeah, happy with the time where I'm at the moment, and yeah, pretty. No, not the most scenic route, but definitely I think a quick one to do in London if you don't want quite a few switchbacks in it.
Pretty popular as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of people
here. I thought there'd be less.
Yeah, we don't know numbers. We'll find out. Yeah. We'll stick that on the video. But yeah, definitely busier than we thought it would be. Next, we'll get into that testing. Right, so testing. Shall I start?
Might as well. Yeah.
So I had the Asics Metaspeed Ray, which I've done about 35k in so far, so an extra 10k here. Very punchy. I mean, that's what I've kind of found in my initial runs anyway. Very lively. It's very soft, as we already know, as we spoke about in the first video. Soft like the Endorphin Elite too. I think I prefer the softer feel of this. It was definitely fast. I kind of said to Tom, I did have to pull up at one point because it was so punchy. I did feel it. A lot. It's definitely a very aggressive shoe. Definitely is unstable, and it's one when I could drop down to my quickest time, it felt at its best. It's not a shoe that you want to ease off, and as I say, massively stable. And these switchbacks, they're trying to get around those kind of corners. I really had to veer quite far out to get back in. So, but I enjoyed it. I do feel like it's a shoe. 5k, 10k distance, I would love to use this shoe. Durability wise, I don't know if it's going to get a huge amount. I mean, I think we'd have to be absolutely tip-top shape to want to run hard and fast in this over longer distances. That's kind of what I'm feeling right now. But this distance, 5k distance, kind of those short distances, I think absolutely a fantastic shoe. I think I love it. I think I prefer it to the Elite, to the Endorphin Elite 2. I think it's the closest in terms of the feel of the Ray. But yeah, no, I had a good time in there, despite having to put up once, but enjoyed it for that distance. How about you, Tom?
Well, I was using the Metaspeed Sky Tokyo, and I have used it for, I got it later than you guys, so I have used it for a couple of park runs, very much like it, but I haven't used it for a 10k, and judging by how it went today, I really like it. I think I'm struggling to find a big difference between it and the previous Metaspeed Sky.
Yeah.
So I think the difference is minimal, but that's probably not a bad thing because that was a fantastic shoe anyway. I'm sure Nick's probably worked out the slight difference between the two because I know he's
done a bit more testing in all three of these
Asics
super shoes. So.
But it's still, I mean, it's definitely one of the best complex shoes out at the moment. It felt great on that one. But even as you were saying in the Ray that you were struggling on those corners, those switchbacks, I was happy to go quite wide on these as well. There's a couple of points where I had to be a bit careful. But yeah, no, I think it's fantastic. It's definitely one of my favourite race shoes at the moment. I definitely use it for a marathon. We'll see if I use it for Loch Ness. Probably
got
not.
Quite a few shoes to pick from.
Probably don't need to use a complete race shoe for my performance at Loch Ness, but pretty pleased with it.
All right, and then any other stuff we're testing now? The only other thing I was testing is a new watch that I can't talk about yet, but I will be able to soon on the channel. So this is a bit of a teaser for that. But Tom, what did you have that you were testing?
I've got a new cap. So this is Angry Pablo cap. So if you might not have heard of Angry Pablo, it's a Brighton-based cycling and running brand, and I'm from Brighton. Well, I live near Brighton, so they've just done some new running designs, and I thought I'll pick up the cap. Picked it up yesterday. Very pleased with it.
Yeah.
This was an excellent test for it because I was sweating profusely, disgustingly. I'm still sweating a bit, and it worked a treat. Yes, so it's got like this. Pull bit on the back, pretty easy to get a nice fit on it. I will cover it in the essentials properly after a few more runs, but yeah, that's a nice new cap for me. Cool.
All right, there you go. That is our race test of the first ever Asics London 10k around Wembley. Thanks to the organisers for sorting out the race entries for us. We are going to go, I think, get a drink. We've earned a drink.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. We'll see plenty of videos to come. We'll have full multi-tester reviews of both of the shoes that we're testing today. Like and subscribe, hit that little bell, wherever it is, and we'll see you for the next Run Testers video.
Catch you guys later.
See ya.